Hello everyone, this lecture will be on IIR filter realization of cascade form. Now we all know when we think of cascade, that means it is in a series form or in a multiplied form. In cascade form, what we have to do, actually the transfer function, suppose hz is given, we have to put it in a form of cascade. That is, we have to realize it in such a way. Suppose if we can able to divide it in so many ways, we have to take care of that. We have to divide in so many parts, and then we have to multiply the parts. Suppose we are dividing hz in depending upon the transfer function. Suppose we are dividing it in h1, h2 up to hn, suppose. So, and then what we are going to do, we will just put them in series, and that means they are in cascade or they are in multiplied form. So cascade realization is nothing but we have to actually take these in several factors. We are going to when we are taking a numerical example, you will understand how we can able to factorize the quotients, and we can able to get the different factors of hz, and then we have to take the factors in a multiplied way. So just take a look whether now these values, these parts, this h1, h2, hn, we can able to realize them in either in direct form 1 or 2. And as we know that direct form 2 is much more cost effective, and there is an advantage of it with respect to direct form 1. So it I think it will be better if you if it is not given in the question, you can, if you realize in direct form 2, so it will be better. But you can use direct form 1 or 2 for realize each and every part. Just take a look on the numerical example, then you will better understand. Okay. Let's take this example. This is a difference equation given, and it has been asked that you get the cascaded structure of the system. Okay. Now, to make the cascaded structure, what we have to do, we have to express the difference equation in form of hz, that means in form of transfer function. So if you just take the transfer function, if you apply the z transform, you will finally get the transfer function hz as 1 plus 1 by 3 z to the power minus 1, 1 minus 3 by 4 z to the power minus 1 plus 1 by 8 z to the power minus 2. Always try to keep the operators in z inverse form, because in direct form 1 and 2, when ultimately we are going to realize it in the forms either direct form 1 or 2, so it will be the trick we have done, it is actually applicable for this form. So always try to maintain the transfer function in this form. Okay. So now we got this transfer function. What we are going to do, then we are going to take the factors. The factors in the, it is the denominator is a second order polynomial, so it's a quadratic factor. So if I divide it into two factors, I will finally get this type of equation. So the 0 will be 1 by 3 z to the power minus 1 plus 1. Okay, and if you break this, you will find two factors will appear like 1 minus 1 by 2 z to the power minus 1 and 1 minus 1 by 4 z to the power minus 1. So this will be your two factors. Now what you have to do, as it is given that you please use the cascaded realization, so what you have to do, you have to take any of it in a H1 as a H1 and another as H2. Okay, so it is up to you the way you want to realize. It is a design, so you can choose your design part. Now here I am taking H1 and H2, I am breaking these expression into two forms, H1 and H2. So how I am writing H1? I am taking the 0 with the first one. So it will be 1 by 3, 1 plus 1 by 3 Z inverse divided by 1 minus 1 by 2 Z inverse. This is my first part, and the next part will be 1 minus 1 by 4 Z to the power minus 1. So I am breaking it into two parts. Okay, I am breaking it into two parts. One I am calling H1 and another I am calling H2. Understood? So what I am doing, what I have told you earlier, that in cascaded form we are doing nothing except we will going to break the transfer function into different splitted forms, and we are going to multiply each of them. Okay, so that we have done. So we have broke the Hz into two parts, H1z and H2z. This will you can, as I have taken the 0 in the first part, you can take the 0 in the second part too. That is not a problem. But you have to break it into two parts, and they should be in a multiplied form. Okay. So next, what we are going to do next. So this is my H1 and this is my H2. Now I want to realize each of them in direct form 2 structure, and then I am going to make them cascaded. Okay, so for this part I need two summers. Okay, right, so I am going to express them in direct form 2. In direct form 2, the number of delay elements, they appear in the midway, in the middle row. Okay, and this side is my input side, and this side will be my output side, and the delay element will appear in the middle section. Now second thing, what I have also told in my previous lecture, that the poles will be in the left hand side. So, and what is going to happen for poles? Now this will going to the value of the coefficient associated with the z terms will be reversed in sign. So here the input is coming here, but there is a delay element which is having a coefficient of -half. So the delay element as it is will be in the midway, so I am taking here, and the coefficient half will be reversed by its sign, so it will be +half, and it will be added to this section, this adder. Okay, and what is going to happen for the zeros? Nothing will change here, only this one is coming here, and what is going to happen? Through this, the coefficient will appear in the same way, or as it is appearing in the expression. So this will be the direct form 2 realization of H1z. So this is my H1z. Okay, and next I am going to take H2z. So H2z, there will be also two summers. Generally we take two summers. So here what is going to happen? Now these one is I am taking H2z, there is no zeros. So as we generally take zeros, another summer is for 0, but as there is no 0 appearing here, so the next summer will not be there. Only the left hand summer will be present because the poles are present. Okay, so here there will be a delay element appearing here, And what is going to happen? The coefficient here will be changed by its sign. So it will be plus 1 by 4 and it will appear here. Okay. So this will be the part for the next portion H to Z. So this will be the direct form to realization of H to Z. Now what we are going to do? We are going to put them in cascade. So we are going to just join them. So they are in cascade. So signal is coming from here and going to here. So this is the cascaded realization of the system where this is my Xn and this is the Yn. So this is an example of cascaded realization of IIF filter. Thank you.